A very good evening and warm welcome to everyone. Hope all of you are able to see and hear me. Welcome everyone to this session. So this is an introduction session for this academic year 2022-2023. This is the introduction video of our the YouTube live sessions of Spark Academy. Apart from the regular classes, we are also conducting YouTube live sessions every day, and this is for the benefit of all the students, so that apart from the classes you also know, you get a sneak peek of important concepts, important problems, previous year questions, tips and tricks, right? So these are open for all YouTube live sessions, and please use them as practice sessions. And as I told you, in classes we discuss everything in detail, whereas in our YouTube channel we will be discussing only the important aspects as well as the problems and the concepts and tricks associated with it. So I welcome all of you. I'm Yashasvi Santosh. I'm one of the directors of Spark Academy. I take also maths classes in Spark Academy, and I also mentor students. So this is a brief about the session. So I just wanted to give you a more brief about the session. So basically these are daily live classes, and in this session, apart from the live classes, you can get all your doubts clarified within these sessions using the chat option. We have also uploaded some free study material in the app for the benefit of the students, who still haven't joined our program. And we are also going to discuss tips, tricks for EAMCET JEE and NEET competitive examinations. So basically we have opened the admissions for 2023-2024 for this academic year as well as next academic year. We have classroom as well as online coaching for the same. And all our experienced faculty members will be helping you with the program. Very good evening. Hello, Vineet. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. We want to conduct these sessions for your benefit. Thank you for your kind words. And we hope these sessions will be useful for you. So once we get the session started, you will also understand the benefit of the same. So today's session is just to give you a brief about it. So we are conducting these live classes for your benefit. Yes, Vineet, I know that you are a student of Spark Academy. I know that. Thanks for joining. So this is for Spark Academy students as well as others, because we'll be discussing some very important concepts in these sessions, as well as some tips and tricks with regards to the exams. So this is our schedule basically. So basically we have two types of classes which we are conducting every week. Mondays and Tuesdays, these are exclusively English only classes. So the medium of instruction here will only be English, And whereas Wednesdays and Thursdays, these are topics in Telugu, because many of the tier 1, tier 3 students requested us to conduct few classes in Telugu. So we'll be having Telugu sessions as well Wednesday and Thursday. Those who want to avail English classes, you can avail it on Mondays and Tuesdays. Those who want Telugu classes, you can avail it on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So these are the sessions. Basically, two simultaneous sessions are going on. Biology session, and math session, which happens at 5 to 6 p.m. and on Mondays and Tuesdays. And 6 to 7 p.m. we have physics session, and 7 to 8 p.m. we have chemistry session. So for today, basically we are having biology, maths as well as chemistry. Physics will start from tomorrow, right? So this is a brief about our sessions. So these are the English only sessions. For maths, I'll be handling your English sessions of maths, and physics, Ravi sir will be handling. Ravi sir is also a very experienced faculty. And chemistry, Lavanya ma'am will be handling English as well as Telugu sessions. So on Wednesdays and Thursdays, you will be having Telugu sessions of chemistry, and from 5 to 6 p.m. 6 to 7 p.m. you will be having physics, which is handled by a very experienced Sandhya ma'am, who has been working with us from almost 8 to 10 years now. And 7 to 8 p.m. we have Chandrasekhar sir and Ashlesha madam handling the maths and bio sessions. I'll be there with you every Monday, Tuesday, and even Fridays. Some of the Fridays also I'll be there with you from 5 to 6 p.m. So please note the time, keep the reminder, subscribe to our channel, and be ready for the sessions of my sessions, and also the other sessions. So this is a timetable for your benefit basically. So as I told you, I'm Yashasvi Santosh. My sessions will be useful for you for EAMCET as well as the JEE program of 2022-2023, right? Where many of you are giving the exam 2023 as well as 2024. So for all of that, these sessions will be useful for you. So let's get started. Now session plan. Basically in today's session, I wanted to discuss about some important aspects. So the session plan for today is, as I told you, I wanted to give you a brief about the sessions. So the daily live session brief, which I've already given you, the daily live sessions brief. So 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. you can avail these sessions. And those who are attending other classes, you can watch these sessions later, but ensure that you attend all these sessions. And I've given you a brief about the same. Next, I'm going to talk about the mathematics part, the mathematics, and what will be the weightages in the mathematics with regards to the JEE, EAMCET, and other competitive exams. I'll call it OSETs, which is other competitive engineering entrance exams. And following which, I'll also give you a brief about the Spark Academy courses, the Spark Academy offerings, the courses, and what is expected from you will also be discussed in today's sessions. So this is the agenda for today's session here conducted by me. So already I think we discussed this point, whereas about our daily live sessions, I've told you about our program. So this aspect is already done. Now we'll talk about mathematics, because that is the subject which I handle. And in mathematics, I'm going to talk to you about the JEE, EAMCET and other competitive exam. What are the topics, what needs to be done, what should be your approach, everything I'll be discussing about the same. Now let's get into the second aspect now, mathematics. As all of you know, mathematics is a very important subject for your engineering stream, because mathematics is the foundation basically. So all of you have taken this PCM or MPC stream because you have some inclination towards mathematics, you have some interest about the same. So when we talk about the mathematics weightages, basically there are 4 chapters in mathematics, I would say, the major chapters. One is algebra, geometry, trigonometry, and other aspects like calculus, and the last part will be vectors. These are the 5 major chapters in mathematics. And when we talk about algebra, you have topics like matrices. First will be functions and mathematical induction, matrices. Then you have chapters like partial fractions, quadratic equation and theory of equations, complex numbers and de Moivre's theorem, binomial theorem, then you have chapters like permutations, combinations, probability, and then you also have other chapters like so you have binomial theorem, permutations, combinations, probability. Then you have other topics like mathematical reasoning and the measures of dispersion. These are the major topics in algebra. When we talk about geometry, you have 2D geometry, which includes straight lines, pair of straight lines, and the applications of the same. Then you have 3D geometry, which has introduction, DCs, DRs, and planes. Then you have other topics which include circles and a system of circles. Then you have conics, which are parabola, ellipse, hyperbola. These are all the geometry topics. So this is for all competitive exams: EAMCET, JEE, BITSAT, Manipal, WAIT, UGEE, all of it. Then you have trigonometry, you have ratios, compound angles, multiple, submultiple angles, transformations, trigonometric equations, properties of triangle, periodicity, and inverse trigonometry, hyperbolic functions, heights and distances. And in calculus, you have differentiation, applications of differentiation, indefinite integration, definite integration, differential equations. When you discuss differentiation, you also discuss a topic called limits, continuity, and differentiability. That is there as well. And finally, you have vectors, which has addition, dot product, cross product. So these are all the topics which are common for all the competitive exams, whether you take it JEE, whether you take EAMCET, whether you take BITSAT or any engineering entrance exam. These are the topics which are there. Now coming to the weightages, majorly geometry and calculus are the most important topics. The weightages will lie somewhere between 30 to 35% of any competitive exam you take for geometry. Even for calculus, it's around 30-35%. That means your 60 to 70% of your paper will be on the basis of geometry and calculus. Yep. So 60% to 70% will be in geometry as well as calculus. Around 20-25% will be basis of algebra topics, and finally the remaining topics will be trigonometry and vectors. So this is around 10-15% will be the remaining topics of trigonometry and vectors. Vinith, yes, I plan to do so for both morning batches as well as evening batches. I'll be handling few sessions at Spark Academy across the branches. I'll also be personally in touch with all of you. So, yep. So same is the case with trigonometry as well. So around 80%, the remaining 10-15% will be from trigonometry and vectors. So this is more or less about the weightage. So if you ask me what are the most important topics in mathematics when you take into any competitive exam, it is geometry as well as calculus. These two are your backbones of your mathematics, and the other topics include algebra as well as trigonometry for the same. So this is the overall the topics which you need to know. Now when we talk about the topics, we should also know about the exams which you are writing. So first let's try to understand that. So when you take into consideration the EAMCET examination, EAMCET pattern, maths has 80 questions, physics 40, chemistry 40, a total of 160 questions. So here the important thing is 50% of your paper, half of your paper is based on maths. So same, but when you take JEE, you get maths 25 questions, physics 25 questions, chemistry 25 questions. It's around 33%. So each subject has an equal weightage when you take into consideration the final marks. So these are 75 questions. EAMCET you need to give it in 3 hours, JEE also 3 hours. BITSAT you will be also having other topics like reasoning and English, which will constitute to around 10-15 marks. So mathematics plays a very important role. If you are preparing for EAMCET exam, it's almost 50% of your paper. Whereas if you are preparing for JEE exam, it is 1/3 of your paper. So keeping this into consideration, you need to make a plan. And the plan is simple. We are discussing the topic wise. So suppose if I am starting with trigonometry, I will cover all trigonometry topics at a stretch. And I will also tell you what are the linked chapters associated with it. So that is why here the flow of the topics matters more than the topic itself. For example, you need to discuss ratios, then only compound angles, then multiple, submultiple, then transformations. Like that. So this will be the tentative plan, and as you can see, as I told you, any paper you take, any paper, 30-35% of the questions you get from geometry, 30-35 questions of the you will get from calculus. So if you do 60% of this, you are getting somewhere between 25 to 30 to 50 questions you are getting from calculus and geometry alone. And if you take algebra, you are getting probably 15-20 more questions and 10 questions from trigonometry and vectors. Same is the case with JEE mains. So out of these 25 questions, close to 60% of the questions, that is 15 questions, you can expect from geometry and calculus. The other 10 questions you can expect from trigonometry, vectors and other topics. Algebra as well. So, whenever you're starting off the preparation, it's very important for you to know the weightage. Now, I have given you only the higher level weightage. When we do the individual topics, I'll give you individual subtopic wise weightage also. So, you already know 10 to 15% is the weightage for trigonometry. When we do trigonometry chapters, I'll keep on telling you for EAMCET as well as JEE mains what are the weightages. So, I hope this aspect is also clear with you. So this is the second aspect which I wanted to talk about, are the significance of mathematics and how do we prepare for JEE, EAMCET and other competitive exams, which brings me to the next part. Now what is our approach or what is the strategy which we follow at Spark Academy? So those who are from Spark Academy, you will get online access, you'll be getting books, everything. But those who are not Spark Academy students, still if you want a sneak peek of what we do, you can download our app Spark Academy. It's available on the Play Store. It's one of the highest rated apps in terms of EAMCET, JEE and NEET coaching. So you get free handwritten notes, study materials, previous year questions as well as mock tests in this. Presently, we are many of the students who are already the students have joined. We have presently 4 batches which are running. One is intermediate plus EAMCET, so if you are interested in intermediate or 11, 12 also, we are ready to offer that service. But our major focus is on these 3. One is the long-term coaching from 10 AM to 4 PM. Regular coaching which is 6 to 8 PM. Long-term coaching is basically for repeaters. Those who are giving JEE or EAMCET this year, you can join the coaching. And regular coaching is for students who are in 12th or 11th row. For both, we have the batches running. We have 3 branches basically, Narayanguda, Medipattam, as well as ECL branch. ECL branch, we are just starting the admissions. This is a new branch which we started because of the high demand in and around ECL. Narayanguda, Medipattam batches are already open. So if you require any assistance with admissions, you can contact 8977 525 461 for the admissions. Now I'll tell you how you can, what Spark Academy does and how you can, crack the exam. You'll basically know our approach in a while. So these are Spark Academy stores. Suppose you want to opt for our online coaching directly. Once you download the app and click on the store, you will be able to see the coaching links. Daily we have on-demand live and recorded sessions. We have live sessions. Those sessions are recorded. You can track your test paper performances. You can track your assignments here. And basically our methodology is very simple. We follow these steps for every chapter, every subject. We first teach you the basics. Then we teach you the shortcut methods or the tricks or tips which will help you solve the question quickly. That is the aim here. Then we discuss all the various types of models. And then we make you solve the exercises. So we are giving you high quality both books as well as the online study materials. So you will have a lot of resources to go to and practice. And then we'll help you with the previous year questions, as well as chapter-wise tests, weekend tests, grand tests, and most importantly, since we have a very limited batch size, we'll help you with the test analysis. We'll show you where you are going wrong and what you need to do to improve your scores. So we are in constant touch with the students and we are going to improve your performance. So it's about incremental improvement in performances. And why Spark Academy? Because we have highly experienced faculty members. We offer personalized coaching, so our batch size for long term as well as regular is around 30 to 35. 35 is the upper limit. Sometimes we stop it below 30 also, because we want to give you personalized and the process oriented coaching for all the students. So even doubt clarification and personal mentoring also will do it. So this is about our offerings. So as I told you, I've already given you the list of topics in maths. So suppose in our Spark Academy's classes, what we do is we take up one topic, we start with the basics, go for shortcut, all model questions, exercise questions, and then we'll make you solve, and solve. So that is how you'll be able to crack the exams in a stress-free environment, basically. Now these are the attributes, so we provide you everything basically. Only differences in online coaching, you won't have access to classrooms and books also we are providing. Actually this is also a yes, because many of the students, so we'll also ship it so that you are also benefited for the same. Now this is a Telegram group where we are sharing all the study materials, all the latest updates of our YouTube channel, our exam dates, everything is shared in the Telegram channel. So once you open Telegram channel or you click on this link which is given below, you just click on that and you can join this thing. In our Telegram channel, we also have weekly quizzes. We share interesting materials, latest updates with regards to the exam, application forms, everything. You get that information. And ensure that you subscribe to our channel for more updates. So this is our results overview this academic year. Of course, NEET results are still pending, but based on the basis of the students' feedback, we have made this result sheet for you, for your reference. This year JEE mains we got a highest percentile of 99.1, and for EAMCET as well we got below 2000 rank this time. So we have got really good results in EAMCET JEE. NEET also we are expecting some great results this time. So this is about our results. So it's not just about the result, right? So first and most important thing which I tell the students is a process. So these YouTube sessions will give you a sneak peek into how our actual classes will look like. And in our actual classes, anyway, we will be going at a very good pace, and we will be helping you with all the resources which are required. So these are some of the results and rank ranges of the students. And these are some of our extraordinary, very good students who secured, great marks in their board exams as well. So yeah, the admissions are open, so you can give us a call on 8977525461. And if you face any queries or any issues, you can always get back to us, and we'll be more than happy to help you and assist you. So yeah, so any queries, you can always drop me a message. So ensure you subscribe to our channel so that you are updated with all the latest piece of information. And as I told you, you can contact this number anytime. So officially, this is the first class of our YouTube live 2022, 23, 24 as well. And I'm looking forward to interact with all of you, get your doubts clarified. So ensure that you share this video with all your friends who are preparing for the competitive exam, and we'll be having the daily sessions. We have also started after school tuitions for the benefit of school students of 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th standard students. We are also offering foundation classes for them. So if any of your friends and family are interested, again same number 8977525461, they can contact. So we'll do that. And for the benefit of the students in 2022, we are having more sessions for the EAMCET counseling, JEE counseling, as well as EAMCET by PC, as well as NEET counseling videos. In that I'll be discussing the other things. So thank you. Thanks for joining the session. I'm excited, and I'm looking forward to meet you all again And once again, welcome to Spark Academy and happy learning. Thank you.